early break. I've been on break since I talked to you last. Hold on a second. Let me tell y'all what old a coon boom boom over there doing. Boy. She ain't got to convince the people about what bipolar is. She ain't got to do that shit. She got that shit down pat. I'm convinced on that. Okay, it's a little quiet in here. Beauty. Ain't no convincing on that shit. If you don't know what bipolar is, y'all go peep in, cause that's some serious bipolar ass shit over there. I mean bipolar, y'all. I ain't gonna lie though, 'cause I click on to be laughing at the actions of a bipolar person, right? Of a bipolar person, right? That shit is crazy. So I guess now, I don't know, since she don't, if she's in between time of of teams, she is pressed about convincing these YouTube streets of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And she goes on trying to tell her story about how I guess she knows him and she knows what's going to happen in the court, right? And I'm sitting here going, now, that's when the Cardi B needs to be dropped. Press, right? Now, it's okay if oneself wants to be convinced about it based off of this alleged tape, right? From 2002 with Rashonda Landfair, right? So she's pressed about that. Here's the thing, though, with that, right? People have to compare themselves to a situation like that. Had that been you over 30 years ago, do you want something like that brought back up on you 30 years later, right? Even though some certain things can become part of your resume, right? But should you be judged on it? I don't know if Boom Boom asked herself that question because had she had done what she was allegedly done 30 years ago, y'all remember when the so-called something about an alleged pimp came out? I don't know if y'all remember that story, right? But the story kind of dropped. It went dead, right? And they tried to paint the picture out there about her, being on the stroll hole out there. I don't know, and she didn't like that. She didn't like that people came out about some stuff like about that. So you say where to find the crazy ass people from? I don't know, Claudia. I don't know where people come from, but okay. So Demetria, you remember that story, right? She didn't like that. That made her very, 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 very upset that somebody out here went back and dug up that alleged past of her, and she got infuriated out here, and and it wasn't true. Well, you know what? It's the same difference. It's the same difference. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly stands his truth on it, and believe it or not, that was an attorney that was involved with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Said the same thing. They could not identify or nothing like that. They brought up the mole on the back and everything, but she is convincing people, trying to convince people really, really hard of her narration of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, because she's feeling some type of way. I don't know what it is. And like I said, if the news is popping out here, Papoose is dropping it like it's hot. Whatever. I only got a few minutes though, y'all. Y'all ain't finna be out here playing that song on me about she about to lose her damn job. Ain't gonna fucking happen. But I'm just sitting here and I'm listening. I'm like, oh my God, you are like you couldn't give a better visual or sound effect of bipolarness. You just can't do it. Just a couple of months ago, it was, for R. Kelly. It was, he didn't do that. He didn't do this. And the girls are this and the girls was that. And they were children. And now she got an issue with all of the children. quote unquote, coming into Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's life, right? And they didn't have nothing. Well, last I checked, and from what all of this commentary was showing out here early on, back in 2019, early 20s, well, hell, didn't none of them come with shit. None of them had a motherfucking job. Then she got a fucking problem, excuse my language today, right? But got me a little bit butt bothered just for a fucking second. So, cause last I checked, she said that Azrael fell in love. Ashanti McGee now, they fell in love. But then came along what's that shit where you try to brainwash people? What do you call it? What's the word y'all they using out here? I forgot. Anyways, yeah. Well, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly fucking brainwash fucking non-virgin ass fucking women that's been fucking long before they got into the presence of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. The way I see it out here, not this don't even apply to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly fucking rule or just his alone. This apply to all these fucking mega stars out here. You can use Chris Brown or Drake and or goddamn it New Edition group, Bobby, all these motherfuckers that done made all this fucking money, and you think boom boom that a motherfucker ain't supposed to control they fucking wealth or they lifestyle. I don't know where the fuck boom boom getting this shit from or what fucking part of the earth that she is from, but baby, she's a lot fucking older than I am right now, and I see this shit a little bit different because I make all the motherfucking dinero, and I'm motherfucking queen of the fucking castle, and if a nigga ever come into my life, it's gonna be pretty much my way. Pretty much, especially if the nigga done came and ain't got shit. So you mean to tell me that the king of R&B, who has made his way and built his wealth, was supposed to literally sit around and make every last one of these motherfucking girls a fucking dime piece when they came in as a fucking penny piece? Is that what the fuck she trying to say? 'Cause I need some understanding to this goddamn shit. I was just about to ask that question though, Kim, where the fuck is she getting this fucking information from? Where the fuck is you getting this shit at to put this bipolar ass shit out here? Who in the fuck, goddamn it, authorized her to tell everybody that not listening to her? They ain't even listening to her no more over there, right? They ain't listening to her shit. But to come out here and now you wants to tell everybody how the fuck it's about to play out in a court of fucking law. Who the fuck? Where the fuck they do that shit? Y'all in for a rude awakening. That's what she says. Ashanti McGee, if you go listen to the fucking story, see, that's what's crazy about this shit, though, Coon. That's what's so fucked up about this shit, because it'll be people like you that's not even close to anybody out here but Angelo and Drunken Larry, because you spent time down there, right? Where you just had a whole motherfucking baby mama of the fucking husband who stuck his piggly wiggly into somebody that actually pretty much can shed a little bit of the truth about Ashanti out here. So you want to talk about how he end up manipulating and not doing nothing for these fucking women out here. But you don't talk about how the fuck they ain't had shit from the motherfucking beginning. You ain't talking about, is there some contracts? Did he promise them anything? He told you half of the motherfuckers couldn't fucking sing in the first motherfucking place. He told you that. Even Joy told your ass, she can't sing. She can't sing the lick. And Azrael, she need more motherfucking gut. If you want to hear my motherfucking truth, can she harmonize? Yes, the fuck she can. Well, she's a motherfucking Anita Baker. No, the fuck she ain't. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I mean, it is what it is, maybe because her voice is still too young. But you out here portraying as if this man owed all of these women the world. He literally, goddamn it, done put his persona out here. He is a woman's fucking man. The crazy thing about Coon sitting over there saying that he's this pedophile and he ain't never getting out and all of this fucking bullshit is ludicrous, because what about the fact that you just kind of overlooked that All the motherfucking girls got backgrounds and all fucking fucked up. How about the fact that just maybe, Mr. Kelly might have knew that shit and did his homework on that shit and thought that maybe he can at least pull them up out of poverty. They got the chance to live in a fucking mansion, which I don't know how the fuck that entice any motherfucking body of furniture. It's furniture to me. Maybe so, cause I like to have a mansion someday too, but that's too much motherfucking house cleaning for me. I ain't gonna even fucking lie. But I know when you have a mansion like that, you have people to do shit like that for you. I'm just trying to still figure out what her story over there, knowing that there's some people that came out and told the fact that Ashanti was way in love with R. Kelly before she planted her motherfucking hot breath ugly ass wig head ass up over there with 23 or plus motherfucking felonies up under her fucking belt. So let's just hypothetically speak, Coon, that he did try to help and get her on top or whatever. Who else the fuck was gonna fuck with that felony ass motherfucker? Who the fuck was? You ain't talking about the fact on the things that they were doing to him before, just maybe before he really even had a chance to elevate these fucking women. They were doing fucking damage and undercover handed ass shit to this man way before. Then they give him a chance. He can only work with one at a fucking time. Then you got the old goddamn Azrael over there with her little fucked up videos with rubbing on the fucking coochie and popping her fucking titties out and talking about a motherfucking wifey before you even get a fucking ring on your finger. Who the fuck is in imaginary motherfucking land? And one motherfucking R. Kelly, cause he wasn't out here singing a motherfucking song about a goddamn wifey. She was imaginary. She hallucinated and put that stuff in her goddamn head. He ain't do nothing. He ain't do it. They was the ones over there in the dream fucking land. I hope he drop a goddamn song called Dreaming. I'm just trying to say, like, who are you trying to convince with this shit? Like, you were down there. You told your story. What I just don't get is how is it that all of the people like just really ignored it? Not me, cause I know it's some bullshit in the goddamn game. When you was talking about the goddamn Zoom and computer was getting hacked, I know it's some shit in the goddamn game from the first goddamn place. But this ain't nothing to start no damn beef. I'm just calling the shit out just like how she called the goddamn shit out. It is what the fuck it is, right? That's all I'm saying. I remember that day. I'm going to the Zoom class. You ain't even never finished that. Same way, same thing. You can't even finish shit that you done started to finish working on and got nerves to be trying to talk about another damn person. Don't work that way. What I see is you in a whole pity party by your motherfucking self. You just sitting your butt over there all lonesomely with Angelo and talking all this shit. you know the whole case now. You know everybody. You know what they all gonna do. You know it's some secret underlining shit and all of that shit. And like, I don't know. I don't even think the courts even know about your ass. It's crazy. This shit is crazy. It is like people don't know what love is and how people can end up in relationships that go bad and things like that. I don't know. You gotta ask yourself: are you with your first husband or your second husband or your baby daddy? So what happened with those? Before we start telling anybody else shit, so sometimes you're gonna have to tell your own shit too to make it a little bit believable. I don't know about this one here, Sister Boom Boom. I don't know. You showing a clear sign of true bipolar. You sit over here and then sent your money out for the Team Kale's people. Then you're over there fighting the wheelchair gang. They gonna roll up on you. Then you over there with some type of goddamn shit with some guy named Don Snow. Then you over there and you and Passionate Gangster and low down attorneys and shit involved about to sue this and sue that. Who in the fuck wants to be listening to y'all motherfucking ratchet ass shit? You girl, what you really come out here for? What you really come out here for? Oh, to do the distraction. Oh, I'm not a blogger. Y'all remember that shit? I'm not a blogger. I'm just a person that sits over here and plays my music and minds my business, but got more to talk about than the man on the goddamn moon. Talk about the artists of the people of the music that you're playing, then that will stand a little bit by your truth of what you came out and said that what you were trying to do. I'm not no blogger. I'm not no blogger. Girl, girl, you gonna have to go start a channel and focus where the retardos is listening to you. Somewhere you seem to think that everybody done went retarded out here. And he did it. And he did that shit. Well, if you known that he did that shit with Rashana Landfair, and you know 100% that that was him on that tape, ask yourself this question. Why the fuck weren't you there to testify? Nobody gives a fuck about if you know for sure until you are on that stand to raise your right hand. Other than that, your breath ain't gonna get it. It just ain't gonna get it. Not out here on the YouTube streets. Nah, you gotta go down up in there, put your hand to the sky, towards that Bible, and tell the world that you know it for a fact. How about that? On the screen don't mean shit. Everybody's a character out here. You could say whatever it is that you want to say about him, but say that shit in court with your chest. Say it to his face. Go make you a case. Don't be mad at the world out here, though. Oh, boom, boom. Because goddamn Azariah done been screwed way before she done fell in love with a goddamn artist out here, starstruck, and hoped that she was going to be the wife. Go back and look at that little IG video that she got. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm the new girl on the block. I can make that shit hot. Yeah, he wiped her ass all right, didn't he? He wiped her ass straight back to her motherfucking home with her daddy. Boy, you got to love a motherfucking player sometimes. And R. Kelly did what the fuck he was going. He's a grown ass fucking man. He made sure that that right here after the 2008 fucking trial, yeah, they were all fucking legal. Don't hate the style. Don't hate the style. Don't hate the game, boo boo. Hey, it is what it is. Been out here ever since Dolomite. And like I said, last I checked, somebody put that video out about you. Shit, well, you was caught up in the game. Sometimes it's a player's world. And it's up to you to know to step the fuck in it or stay the fuck out of it. That's just the way life is. And we've been thrown fucking life out here. And at 16, 17, 18, you ought to know motherfucking better. I did an example about it though, boom, boom. And on the video, I remember, played that whole shit out. Had I been 16, 17, walked up in that motherfucking Olympic field and I see Felicia, Rashonda, Nene, and KK sitting around, I want to know why the fuck they here. I want to know. So that tells me it's a little bit overcrowded in this motherfucker. I'm out. I get to make a fucking choice. If I want to be number one, number two, you heard that fucking song? Kelly wasn't playing to be my number, what'd he say? Be my number what? Because you can't be my number who? Yeah, that shit meant for every motherfucking body. All these motherfuckers. He wasn't playing with his music. Some of it was. Some of it was directed to the people of the fucking rules of who the fuck he was. Period. Don't take away that motherfucking style. That's the way the fuck he was. That's the fuck the way he wanted his damn life. Hey! Then that's the fuck it is. You know why it's that way? Because he paid the cost to be the fucking boss in his fucking life by putting his fucking vocals and his production down on millions of people motherfucking music and paved his fucking way. Who mad at it? Who mad at it? Not me. Who mad at it? Who mad? Not me. Cause you know why? Every motherfucker do it out here. Every motherfucker wants to be the chief and the law of the fucking land. And if that's what it took him to be, to do so, as long as that shit was fucking legal, what do we say? Fuck what a nigga think and fuck what you mean. You heard? Mad at this motherfucking copacetic fucking game out here. That's crazy as hell. It's up to the fucking woman. And then you brought up the fact that where the people out here saying, where were the parents? Where was his parents? Back then, I guess his mother, may she rest in peace, and his brothers, or whatever they doing, I guess that they dealt with it the best way they can. What did they tell you? They said that they were in poverty too. His mother took that $5,000 to make sure that they can eat and feed or whatever to shut the fuck up. How about maybe the same fucking way that they did could have been the same fucking way that your boy Angelo should have done. He said he didn't want to put his fucking name on no goddamn fucking cheap ass fucking dildos that probably give you infection and no fucked up ass lingerie. He said what he said. And because he didn't do that and intertwine his fucking hard working money on what the hell that they wanted to do, everybody mad. They got big mad. Big mad. Big mad. But you know best, right? You come out here 1 minute now, he didn't do that stuff. He didn't do that stuff. And the Chuck and Larry did this, and the Chuck and Larry did that, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. Girl, I sure hope that there's a nice, surveillance pay from Angelo from this stuff. But the good thing about it, though, at least ain't nobody listening to that shit. I was sitting over here cracking up. And it'd be funny as fuck watching you talk to yourself, though. It should be crazy as hell. I'd be like, who's she talking to? Who are you talking to? But just like me, another old big ass dummy set her ass up there and I listened to your damn shit. Because I had to laugh at that shit, though, but I was like, what is the fuck? Now, you do know that your ass better not even attempt to come up in that damn courtroom to be nothing. A witness, a cleaning service, a stenographer, a cousin, or nothing. Because you done sent your ass out and showed all of your hands. You done. You motherfucking done, boo-boo. You done on all fucking levels. Man, who the hell do you think? I hope old Angelo ain't trying to squeeze you up there in that fucking court of law. Girl, they gonna throw your ass up out that courtroom with a goddamn slingshot. He's a pedophile. He's a pedophile. Well, according to you, you know for a fact. You said that's him on the fucking tape. Well, the crazy part about shedding that information out here, Coon, to the public is, how you gonna prove that? Huh? How you gonna prove that? You just fucked up all your goddamn credibility for being bipolar. They gonna declare your ass incompetent, what's the disability to stand trial? And that's why R. Kelly says to the people out here, give it some time. Because I think that he knows, like I know, and a lot of other people know out here, you gonna show your motherfucking double standard hands. You gonna come out and run your fucking mouth and fuck some shit up. He done been through this shit once, and I believe that Mr. Kelly knows what's gonna happen the second time around. Leave it to Beaver, as motherfuckers are gonna come out here and fuck shit up. And all he got to do is sit back and let y'all fuck shit up. Shout out to you, R. Kelly. Shout the fuck out to you right now. R. Kelly, I ain't gonna lie. If you got to hear what this woman is saying about you, I promise you, I would buy your ass the best motherfucking cigar so you can sit back and laugh at this motherfucker here. This right here is some comical ass shit. Okay, if your ass don't drop a motherfucking song on this shit right here, boy, I'm gonna have to beat you up. I'm gonna have to come beat you up. I got it. Your ass, they'll be in there right now, writing one of them 19-minute long ass songs, especially on a cool motherfucker ass, cause that's some funny ass shit. Call it Misfit Bipolar. Girl, now I don't know if you drinking that moonshine over there or Boone's Farm or some shit. I don't fucking know over there. But you know you be, that's some fucked up shit, of course. That's some fucked up shit you doing. And you know what else it shows? It shows your hands as a friend. It shows your hands as an acquaintance. It shows your hands, you know, like you dirty. Oh, you dirty. What it does now is part of your resume. Anybody fuck with you, even on a friend tip, got to be more fucked up than you. You not to be trusted, girl. You fucked up. You're a fucked up individual, girl. You old tell it too, honey. Can't hold fucking water. You got holes all in your body. All these people came out. Oh, we hope you get better. Oh, we're sorry to hear about this and about that. Yeah, okay. Y'all done wish the devil well. Y'all done healed the motherfucking devil. I need an ambulance. I gotta have surgery. Oh yeah, no, that's a phone. Yeah. Oh, it's a 71.95. We on 7,200. You can't be missing. This is the recent one, right? Yeah, that's old as hell.
Well, we don't have that. So, people take it, no, he has to be a sign that he's going to walk here.
Oh, no, we can go look this up.
Okay, but I will be down first. Okay, then otherwise I'll take your one down tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, y'all, I have to. That was my boss, and she see me in here fucking off. That's crazy as hell, right? She don't get no fuck. She don't get no fuck, no. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, so y'all gonna have to excuse the noise, because I'm having some fun with this one right here. I'll be like, Lord, please stop me from clicking on this damn shit out here. Just stop. But baby, you ain't no damn, you ain't even a friend or loyal to yourself or to, you not, girl. Remind me not to tell yo, oh Lord, but y'all heal the damn devil. It's gonna be okay. We gonna pray for you. Y'all pray for it, healed up. Now she out here just doing all kind of damage control. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to make her feel better or whatever, but I can't understand now though. Boom, boom, how you done straddled the damn fence, and now you want people to what? Listen and believe the shit you said? Nah, baby. That's why I say you gotta pick a struggle. Hashtag pick a goddamn struggle. When you have too many, you be all fucked up. You're fucked up all over the damn places. But one thing though, for certain, and two things for sure, old Pap ain't fall for the shit. Hell to the fucking nah. That's when you said that you was down there and you visit that goddamn drunk Larry shit. That was a wrap right there. That was a wrap right there. That was it. You couldn't get in my motherfucking circle if I had it taped with scotch tape. You had the Gorilla Glue and all that shit. There ain't no motherfucking way. People like you just couldn't been trusted out here. But I get it. A lot of people gave it the benefit of the fucking doubt. Yeah, they did. the benefit of the fucking doubt, and look what you did. Lord have mercy. I think right about now, somebody might need to go to church. Because I'm going to tell you, dog, boom, boom, ain't no way in the hell that you should straddle the fence and come out here to make yourself look really, really crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't even no friend of yours. But if you had a good best friend, a best friend that really cared about your mental health, they should be telling you what I'm telling you. You're making yourself sick. You're gonna get some more illnesses and shit over there. Because you know what they said out here about Mr. Kelly. No weapons performed for him shall prosper. And that's what you're doing. You're bringing your weapon out here against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm also from that era, and I believe that she may also be as well, where they say sometimes if it's not your business, if it's not pertaining to you, you gotta let some shit go and shut the fuck up about it. Sometimes. Now they done told you millions of times out here that this man somehow is fucking anointed. He's anointed, what they say? And they say that somehow God done put something in him that no matter what you say to try to condemn him, it will not prosper. And you are pressing up against the holy law. Now, you may not be of a spiritual person or whatever, but all of us out here is sometimes, somehow, got to be God-fearing. You feel what I'm saying? If you keep on at that man, and that man has not done anything to you personally, even if he didn't hurt your motherfucking feelings, because feelings ain't part of the fucking game right now. We're talking about physically. That man ain't done nothing to you. You're going to have to let the spiritual aspect and the law deal with the situation. Steady trying to plant your seed on crucifying this man after you praised him up. Jesus knows somewhere you confused, and you might want to mind your tongue now, because not only are you going against what the spiritual law says, you're going against a man right now that the spiritual law covers. He's covering right now. He's covered. Because right now, it don't take a rocket scientist to see what all of these, what you say, children are doing against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. It doesn't matter right now whether if he made them a mega fucking superstar or a mega fucking stripper. It don't even fucking matter. He has produced hundreds of people out here. Let you tell it. I'm going to tell you though. It's a group right now in fucking concert who he must have felt was up to par to have his genius artist skills on they fucking music. They are right now overseas doing a fucking concert. Mr. Kelly helped them. Mr. Kelly helped Whitney. Mr. Kelly put on Up and Down with Michael Jackson. He helped those that he knew were qualified. See, them women that you talking about, those was qualified hoes. That was out of his expertise. Part of what they're charging him with of somewhat like the Rico thing, you know, where he was this pimp from out of nowhere, right? But he didn't have them out on the street saying $20 for this ass and $50 for that ass or $30 for a 20-minute bobblehead. He didn't do that to them. So they ain't charging them for that. We know that part, right? So for you to sit over there to say that he didn't help them girls, the ones that come from the poverty of life, didn't have shit, not a goddamn thing. You got, they could have had on the same clothes that they came with. What the fuck wrong with that? Wash and dry in there. Go wash shit out. How is it, boom boom, that he saw interest in a whole bunch of other fucking artists out there to help produce all of their fucking music, to help put his voice to their fucking music? What's the, not the boy, not Omari, I'm thinking of the other group or whatever. Lots of groups, right? How is that? But you sit here and want to tell these people that, oh, you know, he wasn't interested. Oh, he was just there for that, for the young stuff. Love really don't have an age on it, because the body controls it. It really does. They start getting that cycle out here, and we get that first boyfriend and all that stuff. You don't know how Cupid is going to shoot. You don't know what arrow Cupid is going to shoot. It's part of life. And we can sit here, or you can sit here and drag Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly all day for his likings of having a younger woman around. But I guarantee you, let's just hypothetically say, boom, boom, that you came along at 50, what are you like, close to 60 right now, right? And let's just say you found your way up in the house. And Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, ask yourself, at your age, with all them fucking medical history problems that you have, diagnosed and shit, what the fuck could you do for him? Nothing. The sex ain't gonna be good. You can't make it to the store right. He got to stop his concert to run the CPAP to you because you can't breathe. He gonna have to get the ambulance out because you might be having a stroke on the left side or whatever. Where I'm from, I'm sorry. You pick what is needed to fit your fucking lifestyle. Period. I can see Mr. Kelly now up in the household at 50 with a whole bunch of 50 and 60 years old running a whole motherfucking goddamn nursery home. Then you say, well, that they couldn't eat. They couldn't eat. All these people that he done had over to his home, sitting there watching basketball games and shit, and they got probably pretzels and all this shit sitting around, and they could not eat. Baby, if them motherfuckers couldn't eat, then we should have saw all they motherfucking asses up in the hospital, just like them fucking white girls that was trapped in that fucking basement over in Ohio with fucking IVs in their fucking arm getting rejuvenated. We didn't see that shit. So what you mean that they didn't eat? How the fuck could Ashanti not fucking eat when she's stealing fucking money to send home to her fucking kids? How the fuck did she not eat? Don't she know that it's a fucking McDonald's on every motherfucking block along the way? While hell, it's McDonald's at the fucking airport. She could have got a motherfucking double Mac whole burger right there, if you ask me. I'm just saying, they done stole plenty of money from him. They got fucking phones to order a fucking pizza. So you mean to tell me, all these years that these women claim to have been there with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, who clearly has phones, you mean to tell me that they were sitting there all that motherfucking time with no fucking money to get nothing to eat? Oh well, baby, that should have been a sign telling these 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds that I can't do this shit. I gotta go get a motherfucking job. I gotta go get a fucking job. Here's the thing. Ain't no fucking thing. They were scared. They were scared. 4, 5 women up in there. You mean to tell me that they could be out here wanting to beat another bitch ass and 4, 5 women couldn't beat R. Kelly motherfucking ass? Is you out your motherfucking mind? Is you? So, and if that's the case and that's what you're saying, then let's talk about how they motherfucking asses wasn't trained to defend themselves from their parents. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because I swear to God, My daddy told me the first shot that you try to get on a nigga is you kick him in the fucking nuts. Break his ass down to his fucking knees. Or did they forget those rules because they was mesmerized by a fucking celebrity? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So, but what I'm saying though, boom boom, is I get it that you straddling the fence and that's your thing, and that's okay that you want to do that. You have all rights to do so. It just don't look good. And you are so pressed about, oh, he peed on that girl, he peed on that girl. Well, guess what? Then get the fucking proof, take your video, and go down there to the courthouse and tell them that you want to testify. And let's see how that shit work out for you. As you better hope ain't nobody coming behind you to testify on that alleged shit that came out about you that pressed you so fucking hard, because you was infuriated, girl. You know you was infuriated when they sat there and showed that picture of your alleged old school pimp. Now, I don't know how much of that is true. I'm just saying that they came out here and did that shit to you, and you got highly pissed. We can even take it a step further. When you got the wheelchair gang, right? Because they coming at you, right? And you pressed on them about how bad they lying. Now you get to come out here and tell your truth about how the wheelchair gang is lying about your shit. But you okay with the other people coming out pressed about R. Kelly and the shit they telling is the truth. Girl, you better make that shit make sense. But that's where that slang gonna come from though. People like you, when they say what's good for the gander is good for the motherfucking goose. Everything that Passionate Gangster and Lowdown was saying, and the Get Along wheelchair gang was coming at your ass on. All them was lying. But all these women right now can't be lying on R. Kelly. Well, why should you have the right to want to defend yourself against their shit against you? Why? Who are you? Why? You ain't the celebrity. But you don't want to have Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly to defend himself against the alleged lies that is coming at him. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. In the same way that I'm telling you, and you take your ass up in there, yes.
Can't we give you a copy of the bill?
The same way you taking your ass, you trying to take your ass up in there, that's the same way the defense is going to come at your ass. Mm-hmm. They going to come at your ass. They going to come at you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I truly hope, since you know all the facts and you for sure, and he's this pedophile, and what he did to them girls who ain't had shit in first goddamn place, you go up there and try to tell your fucking truth and watch that defense team drag all your dirt up out in that fucking court that's gonna make you cry and all that shit, and then they gonna bring up your old alleged pimp and stuff, and they gonna do all that. Court is humiliating. It's humiliating. And if you don't want the shit done to yourself, then what makes you think other people would want it done to them? Them women, as far as I can see, and what I've learned out here on the YouTube street and watch how they done went on all these shows and capable of writing books and all of that stuff, they came up out of it very well. Very fucking well. They will. They can still talk. They're eating. They're doing every fucking thing. Being in a relationship with this man, and this relationships went sour because most of them were not the dime. They wasn't qualified as his queen, or he didn't marry your girl Azrael, the wifey, and the wifey. Because he didn't do all that. Let's just make him the bad guy. I think that man would have been well aware of who the fuck he wanted to marry. Then you gonna say some shit about he ain't never had one woman or whatever. At least he did have sense enough to narrow it down to alleged two until one of them flipped out like you doing. And now she goddamn struggling. She over there making hot burning coochie cream. Let me ask you this though, boo. Do you think that she would ever reach back out to R. Kelly to help her drop a song the right way? Do you think so? I think that after the years pass or so, and if he did see a little potential in her or whatever, and it's some serious contracts going, and he know that she might not be on no bullshit or nothing like that, he just may. And if it benefits him, because it ain't about benefiting these motherfuckers no more. If it benefits him, he might just have his attorney draw up a contract where he receiving 80-20 of their motherfucking proceeds and give her just a little snippet of his voice. But he still gonna tear her ass up because he gonna get that 80-20. Because keep in mind, all the parents wanted was just that one motherfucking song. And then I shall write that motherfucking contract up, R. Kelly, and make it favor in your motherfucking favor. That's all the fuck you got to do. Yep. I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to listen. It was bothering me, goddamn it. It was bothering me, especially when you have people that wants to straddle the fence. That's not fair. You either is or you fucking ain't. You either is or you ain't. That's what you are. And right now, you're showing a goddamn pity party attitude because you is or you ain't. Out here preaching all that fucking bullshit like somebody gonna hear you up in the goddamn courtroom. Go sit your ass down. That's some crazy ass shit. It was more fun watching you in the wheelchair gang fight than doing this shit here. What the hell you doing? I ain't never think that I was gonna see her like come be on some bipolar shit. I really did. I'm like, what in the fucking world? But what you did was you manipulated the Team Kale side. You try to buy them off. You try to buy off the goddamn King, the Kelly side. That's what you did.